What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Today we're not going to mess with any bodybuilding stuff whatsoever. Today we're going to do something that sometimes I like to do because it's part of life. So we talk about other things besides bodybuilding. And this thing I saw on a Hodgetwins video. And much like the Hodgetwins, I did security in the past. I was a private police officer. I was actually an S2 shift supervisor, ranked sergeant. And which means I was responsible for everyone on the private police staff for the second shift. Now, in every occurrence that happened, every arrest, every detainment, everything. So it was my ass in the line all the time, and I had to follow procedure 100% and know what procedure was. Now, they put up a video of a shoplifter being beaten by a police officer. And it's this girl with a black eye, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. If not, go to the Hodgetwins video. It's, police officer beats shoplifter or something like that. And they show the video. And you can see the police officer kind of talking to her, very agitated. She's on a cell phone. Now, you've just been caught shoplifting with $380-something worth of clothes. Excuse me, that's not grand larceny, but it is shoplifting, it is larceny. It's a misdemeanor, I'm pretty sure where they're at. So, you're in trouble. You're going to be probably arrested. Well, no, you're going to be arrested because you're shoplifting. You're going to be trespassed from the premises to never come back to whatever store that was ever again. You're in a little bit of trouble. You're not going to jail for the rest of your life, but you're in trouble. You've broken the law. The police officers are there. Now, here's the problem that I have. This lady, who took it ever so lightly, because she's well known to be a shoplifter, which means she's probably been popped before, and nothing's ever really happened to her, thinks it's a joke and is on her cell phone. Now, at first glance, people go, well, that's kind of messed up, whatever. Some people go, so what, she's on the cell phone. The people that are going, so what, she's on the cell phone, that's the problem. This lady, much like a lot of other people in society, have this very entitled kind of feeling that, I didn't do much, fucking whatever, what am I going to get, a little slap in the hand, so what, who fucking cares? And they don't respect authorities anymore. If you're out there multiple times getting shoplifting and you're getting caught, you obviously don't respect the process of earning money, going to buy something, and staying within the law's limits of buying those things instead of breaking the law and stealing. So the fact that you don't give a shit just shows the fact that there's something wrong. And it's not like she's the only one. This happens a lot. But most of the time you see it with like early teenagers. They're the ones that don't give a shit. They're the ones that don't understand that they can get themselves in serious shit later on in life by acting like this. But these are grown adults who just have no respect for authority whatsoever, by the way she treated the cops, and does not give a shit about staying within the laws and just being a good person, period. Now, have I stolen stuff? Of course I stole stuff when I was a kid. As a kid, I don't walk around as a 37-year-old adult and take something because I want it. She's sitting there with a baby in a stroller, okay, stealing shit, putting it in the stroller. How fucked up is that you're going to use your newborn baby, who's less than a year old, it looks like to me, to do something illegal, something immoral? I mean, where does it show that this lady needed to have it? She was homeless, whatever. She didn't look homeless to me. She looked just fine to me. And I saw it myself over and over again. We saw homeless people sometimes go into stores, and they would shoplift. It was out of necessity. Now, could they have gotten a job and get their ass off the streets? Yes, they could have all done that. But at the point that they stole something, they were desperate. This lady didn't look that desperate. She just looked like, fuck it, I'll steal whatever I want to. I've been caught a bunch of times. It doesn't fucking matter. Fuck everybody. I'll do what I want to do. That is the fucking attitude that I hate. I will do what I want to do, whether the fucking law says it's okay or not, whether it fucking hurts anyone's business or not, whether it does anything, as long as I'm getting what I want and I'm fucking happy, fuck you. And that is what's wrong with society nowadays, and that's what's coming along with this stuff here. So it's not just a case of police brutality. When the police enter the scene, they already know that many people are thinking like this. They don't fucking care that the police are there. They don't look at them as a sign of authority. They don't give a shit that they're doing fucking wrong things. They just don't fucking care anymore. So now the police officer enters that situation and looks at it as like, okay, maybe this lady, you're rolling up in your police car and you say maybe this individual has, some issues. They're at a bad point in their life. Well, I don't know the situation yet. And 9 out of 10 times the police officers are clear-headed when they walk into a situation. Now you have to be ready and prepared, but clear-headed to listen to both sides of the story and the lady, okay? And try to make a decision based on, obviously she broke the law, but in your head, you do judge people and make a decision on, wow, she's doing this because she's desperate, or, wow, she don't give a fuck. So the police officer walks in the detainment area, which is the security office, and she's on the phone being a bitch. So, of course, now he knows this is not desperation. This is fucking a girl who just doesn't give a fuck. There's her baby right in front of her. She's on the phone fucking laughing about whatever the fuck's going on. She could be calling someone else to fucking go right now in the store and steal more shit while fucking they're busy now. A whole bunch of shit could be going on, but the bottom line is the police are an authority for a reason. There has to be order. So when the police ask you, "Ma'am, can you please get off the phone?" Hang up the fucking phone. Don't be an asshole and go, "I'm on a fucking call." No, you're detained. You broke the law. You no longer have the right to be on the phone until you read your rights and given that phone call. And then you get one fucking phone call. Okay? But the point is you have to be processed. And that's what they're doing. They're in the process of processing. So it doesn't matter what the police officer asks you to do. You should comply with it. Please get off your phone. Please stand up. Please put your hand behind your back. All these things are things that are a process of getting you processed so that you can get out of it and get on with your daily life and hopefully make better decisions. It's not to be a fucking dickhead, okay? It's in place for a reason. And nowadays, those reasons just don't fucking matter to people. And I don't even know where to begin to change that, you know, because you now have this, police are not always right, fuck them, there's some bad police, there's this, there's that, they fucking, this one beats this one. Like, yes, there's always going to be bad police, but you know, what are we supposed to do, not have police? What the fuck would this world be like if we had no order and no police? It would be the most fucked up place that you wouldn't be able to live. Half the people would be fucking dead from the shit that went on. So there has to be some kind of order to make sure that society runs as a whole. And this thing is the whole thing with the entitlement and fuck you and I don't care and I'm going to take care of me shit has been on the fucking incline for a long time. And we're going to see more shit like this. There's no doubt about it. You know, there is absolutely no doubt about it that it's going to get worse before it gets better. And these police are going to have to enforce rules, defend themselves, and they're going to have to be the bad guys. Okay, they're actually the good guys, but they're going to have to look like the bad guys in situations. Now, she bit the police officer. I don't know if you've ever been bitten, but your instant reaction is to try to pull away. And if you're stuck in that lady's mouth, you're going to hit it. It's like being bit by a shark. So she assaulted him first after she was told to put the phone down, and then was trying to be restrained to be handcuffed because you're being arrested. And when they went to do that, to put your hands on me, she bit him. What the fuck? Like that, it boggles my mind. There was an instance where I got a call and I went into a fight. And the first thing I did when I got there was one guy being backed into a corner and two guys ready to pound this guy. I walked in between them, went like this, and said, "Take it easy, step back." Both of them stepped back, okay? The next thing that happened, I said, "What happened?" "He hit my car, blah, 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 blah." I turned around and said, "Did you hit his car?" And he just looked at me. I said, "Turn around and put your hands behind your back." He did. I handcuffed him. The next thing he said was, "I have heroin in my sock." Okay, he gave me the information. You have heroin in your sock. Okay, fine. As I was handcuffing him, I explained to him, this is for your safety and this is for my safety, okay? They are not going to jump you if you're handcuffed and I'm here. And I'm not going to get hurt by something stupid that you do or they do. It was a matter of explaining, but they were receptive to what I was saying, which is what's important. Had they not been receptive, the same shit would have happened, and I would probably beat the shit out of that guy, and those guys would have probably beat the shit out of him, and we all would have beat the shit out of each other as a result of trying to beat the shit out of each other. It would have been a giant fucking mess. But the bottom line is, when the system works and you do as you're told, it's there for a reason and it works. So guys, please, girls, please, if you do something wrong, fucking man up to it and just do what the police officer says to get processed and get yourself out of it and then think about what happened afterwards. But do not assault, fight, struggle, resist. Don't do these things. It makes it 10 times worse, and 9 out of 10 times you're the one that's going to end up getting hurt. BioStraining@gmail.com. I'm BioS3 and I approve this message, and we're out.